For the next bureaucracy, let's fast forward this Wayback Machine to late 2006 and early 2007. This was when Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion. When C-SPAN started allowing you to use their video of Congress on your blog, the year Netflix started streaming videos, the year you were named Time Man of the Year, this is when video came to the internet. Well, not all the internet. Back in Washington, D.C., was an agency called the National Technical Information Service, NTIS, a government profit center tasked with, among other things, being the official retailer of video from all across the government. A look at the NTIS website showed thousands of videos from 54 different federal agencies. There was all sorts of useful stuff, none of it viewable on the internet, like training materials for volunteer firefighters from the U.S. Fire Academy. But the prices, ooh la la, talk about champagne wishes and caviar dreams. An Ellis Island documentary, Island of Hope, Island of Tears, cost $55 for a 29-minute VHS tape. The Time of Apollo from NASA, $50 for 28 minutes. I forked over $336, ordered some tapes, and posted them to YouTube and the Internet Archive. John F. Kennedy, Years of Lightning from the U.S. Information Agency. Firefighter Safety and Survival from the U.S. Fire Academy. Day of the Killer Tornadoes from FEMA. The nice thing about the U.S. government is pretty much anything they produce is called a work of the government. And that means at the federal level, it is public domain. There's a couple of exceptions in some gray areas, but the basic rule is no copyright. Simple enough. You buy the video from the government and upload it and nobody can stop you. Simple that is, except for the cost. But what if we spread the pain out? What if other people bought some of these tapes and donated them to the public domain? So for $29.95 a month, I signed us up for eBay's Pro Stores, one of those anybody can build a store e-commerce solutions, and built a front-end proxy on top of the NTIS store. The deal was we'd take your money, order the tape, upload it to the Internet Archive and YouTube, and you'd get a tax deduction. In a fit of marketing, we festooned the site with slogans. Be the last person to buy this fine video. Buy from us and you get nothing, but everybody gets something. And my favorite, made by the government. Buy in confidence, knowing the source. Okay, so it's a little cheeky and maybe even a little silly, but the whole business model was silly, with no intellectual property protection on the content. All of it works for the government, all already paid for by taxpayer dollars. If we had enough money, we'd simply buy one copy of each video and we'd be done with it. They'd be out of business. Our store was snazzy, but there were more looky-loos than buyers. In fact, we only got one order for $106, and that order was actually a mistake. The guy thought we were going to send him a DVD. One day, I lost my patience and sent a rather intemperate fax to the director of the NTIS. A letter is probably not the appropriate characterization for this communique, and maybe flame would be more accurate. I basically accused the entire agency of falling down on the job. So imagine my surprise the next day when my phone rang and the voice on the other end said, Mr. Malamud, this is Ellen Herbst. I am Director of the National Technical Information Service. And uh-oh, I thought, here it comes. Well, Ms. Herbst actually turned out to be perfectly reasonable. She wanted the video out there, but by law, they were required to recover their costs. And by the time you added the people to run the service and factored in the almost non-existent sales, well, it cost $70 to sell you a videotape. They had to recover their costs. What if it didn't cost them anything? Can you just loan us a videotape? I asked the director. You know, send us the tapes, we make a copy, we send them back to you, we'll even pay the postage. There was a long pause. Yes, I suppose we could do that. And thus was born FedFlix, where government loans us tapes which we digitize and send back to them with a DVD included for each of their videotapes. So Rule 5 is pretty simple. Keep asking, keep rephrasing the question until they can say it.